Howdy ho YouTube, Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using this bulk up Grimmsnarl team that I found by Siskamu, I think is how you pronounce their name, on YouTube, which I will link below. It's from the description, it seems as though they particularly have made the team not a fan of theirs. So I was seeing more of this bulk up Grimmsnarl on ladder. And I was like, you know what, let's see if I can find a team around it. Let's see if I can give this out. Figured today was the best time more than anything because we were just finishing up Louisville when this video comes out, and you guys have had enough high meta content probably at this point. So something a little silly so this video doesn't flop, I thought would do well. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the team. Thank you so much, Siskamu, for making and sharing this team, and let's take a quick look at it. So we have the star of the show is Bulk Up Grimmsnarl with Black Glasses, Tera Dark Prankster with Fake Out Bulk Up, Spirit Break, and Sucker Punch, Max HP, Max Attack. This is a Trick Room set with Adamant Nature. So 120 base attack is actually quite good. It's not like insanely amazing, but it's still, particularly in this meta, is actually pretty good. So I can understand why one would want to use like bulk Grimmsnarl as an offensive threat. My only fear with it is its typing isn't amazing. I mean, Fairy Dark is a super, gets dealt a lot of damage by a lot of things, particularly some high meta threats right now like Sneasler. So keep that in mind. It's even neutral to close combat, which is super powerful. So just and then it's weak to, you know, poison. It's weak to steel. It's weak to fairy. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of weaknesses, but it's still really cool. Partner with it, usually what you're going to bring out with it is Mental Herb for Ridgeraff, Armor Tail, Tera Fire with Trick Room, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic Noise, and Imprison. I actually like the Psychic Noise on this quite a bit. It comes in handy a lot, particularly as we continue to see things like Leftovers, Goldango, and Bulk Up, Leftovers, Drain Punch, Annihilate. That Psychic Noise actually comes in handy a ton. The rest of this team is a pretty standard Trick Room package with Siskamu's own little twist on it. You have Ursaluna Bloodmoon with Assault Vest, Tera Normal Mind's Eye with Bloodmoon, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, and Snarl. Makes a lot of sense. Normally on these Assault Vest sets, you would see Snarl be like Vacuum Wave or Moonblast, something like that. So really interesting to see that Snarl. It makes sense for the Psy Spam matchups because Grimmsnarl only has Sucker Punch as a super effective move, not a non-priority Dark move, which I think I'll talk at the end, but I would like to see a non-priority Dark move on Grimmsnarl, maybe something like Knockoff or something. I think would serve it really well. I think you could even give up the Fake Out at that point because you have for Ridgeraff to stop opposing Fake Outs, but just a small suggestion. But yeah, so my only thing with this is I do actually really prefer to have the Vacuum Wave there. I think the Snarl's cool, but tech for that one specific matchup when this team only has one other form of priority. I just think having that there would be kind of nice, particularly into Tyranitar, which this team struggles against quite a bit. You have Torkoal, super standard Torkoal, Tera Fire, Drought with Eruption, Earth Power, Heat Wave, and Protect. You have Vikavolt as another possible Trick Room sweeper with Life Orb, Tera Electric, Levitate with Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Thunderbolt, and Protect. Cool sets. My concern here is like, okay, Vikavolt's cool. But why doesn't it have Discharge? Discharge would work really well next to Ursaluna Bloodmoon because then you could just discharge away and you wouldn't have to worry about it. You could get rid of Protect here. Like, you're not going to waste your Trick Room turns protecting, so it's better to just get the damage out as much as possible. So just a quick thought on my end. And finally, last but not least, we have Hisuian Lilligant with Wide Lens, After You Sleep Powder, Sunny Day, and X-Kick. The one good thing that Sneasler's done is it's made Hisuian Lilligant less prevalent. Hisuian Sneasler Adamant or just Sneasler in general, Adamant outspeed is a speed tie with Jolly Hisuian Lilligant. So you can't outspeed Sneasler unless it doesn't have max speed investment Adamant. So if you go Jolly to outspeed Adamant Sneasler, you're outspeeding Jolly Hisuian Lilligant, which is really important. So it's really dropped off because of that. You could see it's Tera Ghost on this. I think if you wanted to go that route, maybe you would want to go Tera Steel just to really stop Dire Claw shenanigans from happening. But overall, I thought it was a fun, cool little gimmicky team that we could have a good time with. I could enjoy playing, and we could have kind of a casual, kind of lighthearted moment after the hardships of Louisville, particularly as it's looking now, because right now I know that, Wolf, James Beck, I think even Aaron Trey, there's a ton of big names that have gone 7-1, 6-2 that are going to make it to day 2, so it's going to be really exciting. But I hope everybody has is having a wonderful day. Let's hop into the battles. All right, we have Hard Trick Room. We have regular Ursaluna, Mushroom Man, Amoonguss, Goldengo, Incineroar, Porygon, and Tyranitar. I think we Trick Room out the Trick Roomiest of rooms, right? Hard Trick Room. Is Torkoal good here? I think so. As well as my Ursaluna. The problem is they also have our Trick Room. So we'll see. I might, depending on what they lead, it might be like a Tera Dark Sucker Punch Goldango sitch into a Trick Room. But I would actually anticipate for a Giraffe not to survive a double up if they go like Incin plus Goldango. Would I expect this to be a spec set? Maybe? Like for fast offense? But I don't really know, actually. The Trick Room's the Fake Out's gonna be really good here depending on what they lead. Oh, I guess I can always Fake Out the Incin, which is cool. Like, would I ever want a Tera Dark Fake Out? I guess is my question. To make sure that Grimmsnarl survives this turn. Incin Porygon. Yeah. Attack Rose, which is nice. I want to Fake Out Porygon. I want a Trick Room. And the reason I want to do this is simple. I don't think Farigiraf is going to survive this knockoff. Yeah, but I don't want Farigiraf around for a long time. So they can obviously undo the Trick Room here. I'm going to Imprison. I don't actually know what's better here. Okay, this is fine. Dang, I wish I Psychic Noise. Oh well. Thank you. Why would you do that? Is my question. Well. They do have Tyranitar. So I think I want to Sucker Punch Urs, Tera Fire Eruption. Anticipating maybe the Incin to swap out into T-Tar. Is my thought, maybe? It's still going to do a lot of damage. It's resisted and they have the sand, so it's not amazing, but it's still going to do a good chunk. With a Sucker Punch. This will handle the additional damage not done by the sun. Oh, it lived. That's not my favorite. I am +1. Do I survive? Yes, I do. And it goes down to its own burn chip. Grimmsnarl is buffeted by the sandstorm. I should live. How much did it do to T-Tar? Well, obviously... How much do I care about weather control, I guess? Oh, it did nothing to Tyrant, so that's definitely AV. AV every day of the week here. I think this is what I do. I'm gonna go for the Spirit Break. Let my... If they fake out Grim, good for them. But then I can just bring in... Cool. So this is a -1 Spirit Break, but it's still tough. Yeah. Rock Slide, who do they miss? Okay, not the one I wanted them to miss, but... Oh, that does nothing, so it's fine. So Grimmsnarl's buffeted by the Sandstorm. Torkoal can come back in. I would actually anticipate the... I would bet that neither of these two Pokemon have Protect. Is kind of my thing, so... And they have Porygon in the back. How many more turns of Tail Trick Room? 1. I go for broke. Actually, I think I want to Blood Moon the T-Tar in case they swap out into... Porygon! Let's go! Let's go! That's what I wanted. Wait, what's instant terroring into? Grass? Ghost. I don't think I agree with that play. Because now the Eruption's neutral. Yeah. Is that a crit? No. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I agree with that play at all. There's Porygon. I wonder if a Hyper Voice would have done that. I'm actually curious. Porygon 2. No. Single target, though? It looks like it would have been a range. Blood Moon was the better choice, for sure. Okie dokie. Well, they can't Tera. So I'm basically just going to double Earth Power here. This is where Vacuum Wave would be nice. There's a Rock Slide. Okay. So, there we go. They definitely had a win con of, like, flinching me into oblivion. So, good on them for playing to their outs. I certainly would have been frustrated if that happened. Also, a future Diary fan, I'm betting. But, yeah, so that was really cool. Yeah, I don't know if I got a couple reads right, thinking they were going to fake out the Torkoal. Definitely the turn where they Terra'd Instant, that was not the move. Because Instant would have survived pretty handily. And then... Also, the two turns where they messed up really bad was KOing my Farigiraf with the knockoff. They should have parting shot it out. Because after that, Farigiraf isn't really doing anything. I can't do much to Instant. I can't really do anything to Tyranitar. You know, I guess I have Dazzling Gleam for T-Tar, but in Sand, it's going to be super bulky with an AV. So those 2 turns specifically, by KOing that for Ridgeraf, that's the thing with Trick Room players. You don't want to KO the setup mons because they are not the ones dealing damage. You don't want to let them get a free switch into a damage dealer. And they let me do that when they KO'd for Giraffe, so that's kind of the problem. So, really good game to my opponent. Really cool team. Okay, we have Murkrow, Goldengo, Rillaboom, Mienshao, Annihilape, and Dragon Knights. I'm actually cool with this and this again. Definitely Torkoal. Definitely Ursaluna, right? Or do I want Vikavolt? That's my answer there. What does Vikavolt have? Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Thunderbolt. We'll go Urs, I think. I think this is good. So let's see what... If they lead Murkrow Goldengo, I can Tera Dark, Sucker Punch into Trick Room. I should survive with both, with the amount of bulk I have. They might not expect it. Okay, Annihilate Mienshao. So Annihilate is base 110. So what's Annihilate's max HP? $217. And I have 220. So they cannot Final Gambit me. So I'm bulking up. I'm clicking Trick Room. What is Annihilate doing? Tera Water? That's fine. That actually works in my favor, I think. I don't think the 2 of them can KO me. There's coaching. They definitely can't KO me with a single Drain Punch. Bulk up. That's fine. Trick Room. Cool. So now I just need one of my Pokemon to go down. But I'm happy to Spirit Break into Mienshao. And I'm happy to Dazzling Gleam Annihilate. I don't think they're necessarily anticipating how much damage I'm about to have on this. But this should be sashed, yeah. And there goes Mienshao, so they don't get any additional coaching boosts. There's a Drain Punch. Okay, that's fine, honestly. If you leave for Ridgeraf alone, I wanted to get rid of that for Wide Guard. Okay, well, I'm slower for sure. So I'm happy to Spirit Break. And honestly, Psychic Noise you. We're going to double into the Rillabobilla. I just need to get Bloodmoon in. And then I can go after Annihilate. So how much? This is +1. A nice chunk there. Okay. Drain Punch, cool. And I don't think that a single... In fact, I think a single Wood Hammer will actually KO the Rillaboom. Okay, so they knocked me off, which is fine. That's not going to KO. Yeah. And they've already used Tera. Yeah, I'm Tera normal on this. So, I think it's clear. Tera normal Bloodmoon. Dazzling Gleam should take care of the... That's fine. So this is Tera normal. Murkrow, which is fine. Or normal there. Let's fix that. This is still going to do a lot to the Murkrow. Yeah. That's fine. Be restored. So, how many more turns of Trick Room? 1. Hyper Voice. Psychic Noise. It's a little Tera normal. I think I deal too much damage here. Yeah. So now Annihilate can't even use Drain Punch? Yeah. That's the power of Psychic Noise, though. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I wish this thing had Vacuum Wave. That's kind of my only fear here. I think I Hyper Voice again. You are +2, but do I think that KOs? No, you can't Drain Punch. Oh, I just Trick Room. Battle was canceled. Yep. Stopping the Drain Punch there was basically vital because now they can't do anything. What can they do? Rage Fist? Because it's going to be what? Bulk Up, Protect, Rage Fist, Drain Punch. So Grimmsnarl did get knocked out in the beginning, which was really good. And got that Bulk Up off and survived. They survived probably because of that. So that was really good. But showing Farigiraf there was really cool because it stopped the Rillaboom fake out and it stopped them from Drain Punching when I was able to Psychic Noise them. So really good game to my opponent. Really cool team. I think coaching plus Bulk Up can kind of go really quickly. So you can't let that snowball, which was important. That's why I had to bring those special attackers in the back. But luckily for me, I didn't even need to show my Torkoal, which was really cool. So fantastic game to my opponent. Let's go ahead and do another one. Okay, we have Meowscarada, Alola Ninetales, Glamora, Annihilate, Salamence, and Metagross. Really cool team. Well, I think that Grim Farigiraf is really good here. With Trick Room. 220. I wonder if that beats out. Torkoal's really good for the weather. Ursaluna or Vikavolt? That's the question. If I'm not bringing... I'm going to go Urs here. My thought process is that if I'm not bringing Urs Vikavolt, then I'm not really bringing Vikavolt at all. I need to put the paste for this was a little not complete, so. All right, let's see. Oh, I wanted to see if... So I hit 220 HP. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. This is fine. I don't really want to get poisoned. Let's just do it. Bulk up. Trick Room. Withdraws the Salamence. That's really good. Here comes in Metagross. Okay. What is this? Meteor Beam. I would anticipate I survive this. Who does it go into? Yeah, but I should live. Not if they crit. Well, coolio. That's helpful. Okay. I'll run that calc after this, but... I think I'm happy to Sucker Punch, Tera Dark Sucker Punch. They got a Tera Glim here, right? So I'm gonna Snarl. I think. Hang on, let's run the calc. Okay, they're gonna bring back in Salamence, aren't they? Yeah. That's fine, you're probably, let's go here. Yep. Tera Grass, that's what I figured. This'll, they're not sashed, but this'll at least get them down, so... I need the Farigiraf. Nope. Here. RG. Okay. Yeah, no Sucker Punch. Hitting everything. Okay. I mean, it's fine, but... I'm just gonna Spirit Break here. Bloodmoon, I think. The AV is coming in clutch. In case they swap out, but... Yeah, so... Look up Fargy. Glimora... Yeah, Meteor Beam 100% mattered there. Okay. I mean, the crit 100% mattered there. That KO is cool. I mean, it's not terrible, but that Snarl mattered a lot. So they can't Tera Metagross. There's Meowscarada. So I think Metagross is my real answer here. Like, because I have Torkoal in the back. So I double Metagross for sure. Okay, so they're faster. I don't think I can win. Does this Torkoal have Heat Wave? Yes. And there's the Flower Trick. Yeah, that crit really... Oh, that's a guaranteed crit. that crit really kind of cooked me. I don't see a world where I can win here. I mean, I would need Meowscarada not to be sashed. Which it might not be. Which it might, I think it is. Because it didn't have Protean. So normally if it had, oh, there's knockoff. Yeah. That's fine. What is Maria's, yeah, Psychic Fangs, do I survive? I do, okay. And I miss a Heat Wave, okay? I double miss a Heat Wave, okay? Well, that's GG's. Just wasn't meant to win that one. So yeah, I did the calc. That crit 100% mattered. At max it does 92% with... Unless they're like max special attack. But most of the time they're definitely not. So even if they are... Even if they're max special attack... They would have to be max special attack modest. And even then it's less than a 50% chance to KO. So most likely that crit definitely mattered. And from there, double missing the Heat Wave just made it basically impossible to win. So, good game to my opponent. They got lucky. What can you do there? Look, I don't particularly think there's, like, I couldn't protect. Like, I could switch down to Torkoal, but it was such a win con that I just had to hope I was faster than Metagross with the Sucker Punch. So, it is what it is. Good game. Let's do another one. All right. We have Espeon, Indeedee, Sneasler. Okay. Goldango, Talonflame, and Tauros. So I think Trick Room is super important here. But how useful is Grim? That's my problem. Who's faster, Sneasler or... So, no, Sneasler definitely is if they're max speed. Ugh, that's not great. Okay. They have to be max speed Jolly. Or they could just Tailwind. So I definitely think I need a Trick Room up. And Ursaluna. I guess. We'll see. Who they bring in. But yeah, I think Trick Room's gonna win. That Talonflame specifically, I'm like, okay, I can't go Lilycole. But I'm a little hesitant on the Grim. It doesn't do a ton for me. So I'm a little like, about its usefulness in the matchup. Okay. So the cool thing is that they can't, attack me. They can taunt me, though. That's fair. Do I think that they have... Do I think they have taunt? I don't think I can stop it. I'm going to double into Tauros here, expecting a taunt from the Talonflame. Yep, there it is. Oh, I have Mental Herb, I forgot! I forgot I have that. Oh well. I forgot I have the Mental Herb, wow. I should really look at these team sheets more. I'm so silly. That's not the end of the world. There's Indeedee. I wonder if they have an attacking move, like... I kind of just want to go Spirit Break. Dazzling Gleam? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just go on the offense here. There's a Flare Blitz. Doesn't even do half, which is fine. Which I'm sure... Why wouldn't they... Oh, there's a Dazzling. I should survive. Yeah, doesn't even do half. Okay. I think I survive. Like, Spirit Break... I guess I'm gonna go for the Trick Room. Like, maybe they double into Farigiraf again. Okay, very much not the play. What? I'm a little shook on what they're doing. Okay, well, I think I win. I definitely did not play optimally when I forgot that I have Mental Herb, but that's okay. All that happens sometimes. And Sneasler. Okay. And you're probably super fast, right? Like, I guess I don't really care about this Sneasler. I'm actually just gonna Sucker Punch Talonflame and Psychic Noise, anticipating the Sneasler to protect. Oh, they just canceled the battle. Okay, cool. Yeah, in case you're wondering why, Talonflame is not grounded, so I can actually still use priority moves on it, even though there is a Psychic terrain. So I can actually go for the Sucker Punch onto Talonflame, and it'll still work as long as it attacks. What could I have done better there? Well, first of all, remember that I have Mental Herb and collect Trick Room every day of the week. So, definitely kind of fumbled the bag on that one. But past that, I was pretty happy with my plays. I mean, I was really surprised they didn't go for the taunt into Farigiraf the next turn. That I found really interesting, because I could have just gone for Trick Room. But maybe they thought that I wasn't a Trick Room variant, I was like a fast offensive variant or something. But the only instance that was if I was Scarf. But as soon as I went for the... Did I go for Dazzling Gleam, or did I go for another Psychic Noise? I went for Dazzling Gleam. As soon as I went for another Dazzling Gleam, I should have known that I wasn't Scarf, so I could switch up my moves. So yeah, very interesting plays by my opponent. I definitely messed up turn one, but I'm a little curious on kind of their thoughts for the following turns. But great game. Great game by my opponent. Let's do another one. All right. We have Toadcruel, Weezing, Primarina, Mousehold, Volcarona, and Dragapult. They have nothing to actually stop Grim. My only concern here is that I don't have something to stop Spore. So I might need to get rid of Toadcruel like ASAP. Nothing I have is Tera Grass. Ooh. Yeah, Toadcruel's actually pretty bad for me here. And Hisuian Lilligant doesn't have anything to really KO it quickly. So I do think I'm going to go this route. And no Torkoal this time around. I'm actually going to go Vikavolt Urs. I think is the way to do this. It'll really depend on the Toadcruel's item. AKA, is it Covert Cloak? That's the big question for me personally. Yeah. Oh, they like Toadcruel a lot. So, cool trainer card though. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Weezing Prim. Okay. Okay. We've got something going here. Cool. Well, I'm just going to fake out Prim and Trick Room. Right? Yes. Even if the Weezing has Taunt. Crit, that was nice. Prim flinched. I remembered this time. I remembered, cool. All right, let's split our damage. Do I want to predict Prim to protect here? No, not really. I always want a Psychic Noise into Wheezing to stop the Citrus Berry, though. If they protect with Prim, that's cool. But I think they're not going to be all that... I think they're not going to see... Okay, that's cool. Does Prim protect? No, cool. Nice. I was like, they're not going to see Prim as threatened, was my thought. Because they wouldn't anticipate me to be offensive like I am. Okay. But at -1, yeah, I survive. Cool. So now Wheezing's kind of set in. I'm actually happy to double into Wheezing here. Do I think Psychic Noise can KO? Like, Wheezing could be Tera Dark. Kind of my thought. Let's go ahead and double in case it isn't. Okay. And no protect on the Prim either, which I find interesting. Okay, and that just picks up the KO. I would actually be kind of cool if they knock out Grimm here, because then I can just bring in my Ursaluna. Hyper Voice. Nice. Are you gonna get Third Spray? Yes. That's okay. I don't think it's gonna live after this. So I bring in Urs. And I click the big fun button. Boop. 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 There's no reason. What am I? What, 54? 60? What is... Toad Scroll. Oh, way too fast. Way too fast. There's no way. Yeah. It's base 100, so... That's... Okay. That I find a little... eh. The question now... Maybe they were trying to get a Bloodmoon out, but... I don't really see a reason for that. I should have 1 or 2 more turns of Trick Room. I will preface this by saying I am definitely not the best Trick Room player on the planet. In fact, I would definitely say I'm like one of the worst. Okay, well, I'm just going to do it again. And they have nothing that is immune to Psychic. Are they going for the double-double? Yeah, they don't get it. I mean, that's a good play. For sure. I don't disagree with that play at all. That is a bulky Toad Scroll. Is it 8? It's not AV because they protected. How much does this do? A crit, but doesn't KO, so it doesn't matter too much. So they can put something to sleep here. Which isn't amazing. My question is do I think Mousehold can KO? No. Yeah. So either their goal here should be to go for the pop. Okay. And the Spore. They could miss. I don't think they will. Yeah. No, but they'll go last anyways because of Mycelium Might, so I'm totally fine. But yeah, Energy Ball's not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm AV. Oh, they're Life Orb. Wow. That's interesting. Makes sense. I was worried about a Spore there, but I forgot that Mycelium Might gives it negative priority. There goes Mouse Hold. Yeah. Okay. Still didn't bring out the 4th mod, so that's really cool. Sorry, Billy. Did I do anything wrong there? Yeah, I mean, I guess technically that turn, I was worried about a Spore. I shouldn't have been, but I couldn't think of a better play than just like hoping they didn't Spore the Farigiraf. Like my goal was inevitably that they Spore Farigiraf and then Pop Bomb doesn't KO Ursaluna. Because there's no world where that Energy Ball was. Maybe if they got a crit, because they were Life Orb. But then that really makes me think they're like max special attack, max speed. Which is really interesting because of how well. What is this base? Oh, that's why. Torkoal's a base 120 special defense. It's insane. It's the same as Blursaluna's base defense. So that's why it took it so well, because it's just really bulky on the special side. And base 80 HP is actually really not bad either. Give it max HP, it gets to 187, which isn't bad. So really good game to my opponent. Really cool. Let's do another one. All right, we have Dragonite, Garchomp, King Gambit, Hisuian, Typhlosion, Whimsicott, and Primarina. So Grim Farigiraf, I think, is actually super good here. They do not have a way to stop priority. I might have to blow Tera turn 1 on Farigiraf. I can use the Sun to my advantage. And I can use... Yeah, because otherwise Garchomp is immune to Vikavolt, which is not my favorite thing in the world. So I think this is how I want to do it. Grimmsnarl can put in some work here, though. My problem with Grimmsnarl is that, like, typing-wise, it's not amazing. Like, Dark Fairy, particularly with the advent of Sneasler, is not insanely good. So, Garchomp, Dragonite. Okay. Alright, who do I want to... So, either could be either, I think. They don't have a way to block priority, do they? No. I'm actually cool with faking out Dragonite in an attempt to get a... break a multi-scale. And going for Trick Room. Who's Terroring? Tera Flying. So this would definitely lead me to believe they're multi-scale, not inner focus. Who do you miss? Grim. Garchomp lost some of its HP. Dang, they are inner focus. I should survive this. Yeah. No, I don't flinch. Cool. Alright, so... I'm happy to bulk up. And I'm happy to Psychic Noise Dragonite, I think. And that's why. I would assume with this, then, it's AV inner focus. Normally on these Tera Flying sets, you do see it. Yeah, yeah, with how much damage that did, it's absolutely Assault Vest. So I can't protect. Cool. Thanks. Never KO the Farigiraf. Spirit Break. Terrifying Eruption. Tera Fire Eruption. There's no way both of these guys are surviving. Even AV, I don't think Dragonite's making it out through this. Ruff's gonna hurt, but that's fine. Okay, who's coming in? High Flosion, the Unrivaled. Sucker Punch. I think I can go ahead and Eruption again. I don't think I need to risk the Heat Wave miss. That's fine. But now they're locked in. Normally you would see a High Flosion like that be choiced in some way, so that's why I wasn't super duper worried. I'm gonna reveal the Sucker Punch, but yeah, there's Whimsicott. That would make me think that it's Charcoal. Sucker Punch. Heat Wave. And even, like, here's the... That would make me think it's Charcoal there, and... Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, it's Choice Spec. It's... That was a crit. That's cool. So it's Sash there, so that means it's Covert Cloak on Whimsicott. So as long as... Okay, cool. We don't need a repeat of that one game. That's GG's. There we go. Grimmy Wimmy, clutching it up. Didn't even ring out the Ursaluna. Good game to my opponent. Always remember, so anti-Flosion players share one brain cell. They're like Hisui and Zoroark players. I did expect that to be... The Sash makes sense now. Normally, if it's not Spexed or Scarfed, it is Charcoal. So, but... I did cover for the Sash. And even then, I don't think Whimsicott can bring it back at a 1v3. So, really good game to my opponent. Really good games today. Very interesting. Got to use Grimmsnarl offensively, which was kind of cool. Let's go ahead and hop into the outro. All right, everybody. That is the team. Bulk Up Grimmsnarl. It is cool. I think it's a fun set. It was apparently bigger in Gen 8, although I wasn't much a player there, but I thought it was something a little fun, a little kooky that we could use after, because this will come out after Louisville. So I was like, yeah, I could do something hyper meta, but like, why? You're going to have gotten plenty of hyper meta content. So might as well do something a little fun, something that I've been seeing on ladder that I thought would be nice to try out. I think it's definitely cool tech, and I think it's something you can use in best of one closed team sheet. My only problem is like, it's just that there's so many Pokemon out there that answer Grimmsnarl so easily that it makes me a little scared to actually take the time to bulk it up. I mean, you've got Sneaslers, there's not super big fairy types, but Primarina, Sylveon are good. You're starting to see stuff like Tera Terra Blast on things like Dragonite and Volcarona. You've got Dazzling Gleam on Male and Didi or Delphox. Normal, you know, matchups that you normally think Grimmsnarl would be great in, but the problem is that it doesn't have a non-priority dark move, and so Sucker Punch, and you don't have a way to get rid of terrain either. So my thoughts on it is if you're going to give Grimmsnarl a dark move, it needs to be not Sucker Punch. or you need to give up. What do you have? Bulk up. It has what? Bulk up, Spirit Break, then Fake Out. I think you might need to give up Fake Out. I think you need a non-priority Dark move to make sure that you've got the side spam matchup a little bit easier. I mean, you have Snarl on Bloodmoon Ursaluna and Imprison on for a Giraffe, but why wouldn't you want to bring Grimmsnarl to that? It's just like, it's the whole point. Think about that going. But other than that, I think the team's pretty fun. For a Giraffe, one Pokemon I love is falling off a little bit, but so thank you so much, Siskamoo, for... did you make this team, or did one of your followers? You have a slightly bigger, no, much bigger channel than me. I think you built this team, so thank you so much, Siskamoo, for building this and sharing this team. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. Just a few small suggestions, I think, to make the team even a little bit better, but I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope everybody enjoyed Louisville. I do not know who has won. This is Saturday evening. I'm not at Louisville because I have to go to a wedding tomorrow. I get to go to a wedding tomorrow, I should say. My friend is getting married. I'm very excited for her. But unfortunately, that means I can't go to Louisville because she might get mad if I don't go to play a children's video game. So I'm not going. So good luck, everyone. I have a couple friends that were competing. Unfortunately, at this point, I know that they're not going to make day 2, but know that y'all are amazing and that you play super well. I'm excited to compete with y'all later, and I hope y'all know that everyone here watching is that you are amazing as well. So thank you so much, and I hope you know that you are appreciated. All right, peace.